cat. Does time heal all wounds?
Yes. Well,
We'll get over it in 15
I have to
minutes.
think about it. Hold on.
Does time
Yes.
heal all wounds? Facts or cat? Can we answer this one by one?
Okay.
We'll
Okay.
start with Gigi.
I think
Does time heal all wounds?
I say facts, but also it depends on the person. Because if you ask me about something that somebody did to me years back, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm over that. But if I remember it just because you brought it up, it's just like, damn, that nigga did me dirty, and I was in a rut for like a minute. Like, it's gonna bring back those memories. But I do think time heals all wounds to where you can, properly still go through life, meet somebody new, or just kind of get past it. It doesn't have to stick with you to where you like take it everywhere with you and you bring it up in every scenario or situation that you are in life. You can get past it. So I believe facts.
Well said.
Go ahead.
Well said. I agree.
You agree?
So
Yeah.
facts.
Time heal all wounds.
I don't think it's
Facts
I
to an
think
extent.
That's the
to an
question.
extent. Oh.
Does time heal all wounds? Facts or
What
cat?
was she saying? That
Well,
was really-
Chi said it. You got speaking just as eloquently as her.
Oh, damn, I don't talk real good,
So you better say cat. You better say cat.
I think yes and no. I think yes and no.
How you wearing a hat and not wearing a hat? How you do that? T.I.?
Oh, I think it does. I think time covers it. I don't know really though. It can cover it.
Oh, so a band-aid.
Yeah, it's like a band-aid.
It's a band-aid.
She said what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I think it's a band-aid. I don't think,
Speak
and
first.
kind of just what Chi said, like, as time goes on, you can kind of, if it comes back up, you really didn't heal.
Mm.
You just forget.
So it's cat.
You just become numb to the situation.
Like facts.
Big Just LaFleur.
Time only heals.
Cap doesn't save him.
That's me. Time only heals all wounds if y'all have communicated and y'all have literally, like say you put a woman through some trauma, right? Whether it's cheating or whatever the issue may be, right? The only way time is healing those wounds is if y'all have talked about it. You have learned, you corrected your behavior, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have shown that I knew I was wrong, this is why I was wrong, blah, blah, blah. Now, like you said, if y'all just put a Band-Aid over it and was just like, you know what, like,
We not gonna talk about it no more.
yeah, like, let's just leave it alone and we ain't speaking on it no more. It is what it is, then it's eventually gonna come back up, or the subconsciously it's gonna come back up. Like, ain't no trust in the relationship, this, that, and the third. So when I say that time heals all wounds, yes, time can heal all wounds if y'all have been transparent with each other and y'all have figured out a way to go about things. That's how I look at it.
I think it's cap. I think time heals some wounds. Time heals most wounds.
You can't wear a hat and not wear a hat like you just told me.
It's cap. There ain't no
Okay,
hat.
he's saying
okay,
it's cap. Okay.
Because the question is, does time heal all wounds?
Okay, so
It's
cat.
cap. If somebody
He's
killed-
killing the trick question shit ass nigga.
But I feel like whatever happens to you in life, like up until the day you die, you're going to I mean, of course, if you're older, depending on your age, I guess, you're going to remember your life. You're going to reflect on your life often, especially as you get older. You know what I'm saying? You're going to remember how your 20s were, how your teenage years were. You're going to remember, like, things. You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember both.
So it's just like, you're going to remember things, but it's just like, oh, okay, I got over it. I haven't thought about that in 20, 30 years. Da, 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 da. But, to an extent, you have to move on. You can't sit with that. Otherwise, it's going to eat you alive.
And I think some wounds will eat you alive till the day you die.
Yeah.
I think some wounds, if somebody killed your family member, your mother,
And that's going to sit with you.
and they got off on the technicality, I don't care if it's 30 years, I don't care if it's 50 years.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna get over that.
yeah.
Ain't no time they're gonna make. You could be reformed. You could have went to jail for 10 years. You get over it. I feel like, and maybe not just me personally, but I feel like there's people that would never get over that, no matter what, and they're gonna hold that grudge forever. Every time they see that person, it brings it up. Doesn't matter if it's 60 years. Doesn't matter if the person's a Buddha. That might make it even worse. Oh, you killed mom. Now you living your life right.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, no. I think it's cap. Time heals most wounds. Time heals some wounds. It doesn't heal all wounds. There's enough wounds where if somebody do something to you, that it takes a strong person to forgive them. And most people ain't strong enough to forgive, unfortunately.
Wow.
Give us another facts and count. Give us two more. Give us two more
Shit was
players.
deep.
So we got two more.
Facts or cap? Does Denzel Washington play the same character in most of his movies?
Cap.
Speak on it, Justin.
Cap. I don't think Remember the Titans and John Q and the Equalizer is all the same shit. That's just some stereotypical shit. A-Rob says all the fucking time. Because nigga, we had a debate. This just comes from a debate where we talked about Will Smith versus Denzel Washington. The niggas that pick Will Smith say Denzel Washington plays the same role. in
Well, who's
everything.
more versatile?
Well, that's a
That's
different question.
different. See,
Will Smith is
maybe
more
Will
versatile.
Smith
I
is
can agree
more
with that.
versatile, but that doesn't
Well,
mean that
Denzel
necessarily
plays
Denzel
pretty
plays
much
the
the
same
same
role. That's why I
Denzel
disagree.
definitely doesn't play the same
I agree.
role.
Speak
That's
on
what's
it.
cap.
He doesn't.
Speak on it. Some people feel
Like you
like
said, John Q, Equalizer, Remember the Titans, like
it's the same nigga, just in different
Are you
times.
saying that in movies he kind of has the same characteristics?
He plays that same
Typecast.
I mean, he's young.
different.
Guardian.
So a director might be like,
Different.
Denzel, I just need you to be you.
So I'll put it like this. That's like
I need you to be
saying-
you at 60.
You know how niggas be saying,
I need you to be
and
you as
and you're gonna be
a
surprised at
bartender.
this
I
one.
need you to be you as a
That's like
everybody.
niggas
I feel
saying.
like because it's Denzel, he's gonna understand the assignment period. But just
So
because
does Will
he's
Smith,
Denzel,
though.
yeah, but just because he's Denzel, it's just like you're gonna be like, oh, I expect the whole like the whole slick voice, the whole kind of isms and like what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so, yeah.
But he knows how to be versatile,
My
like,
nigga.
play the role. He knows how to play the role.
It's the same.
Like
thing.
Training Day and Remember the Titans is not the same.
I
Yeah.
agree with that. But
So,
But
like,
he's
that might be
talking
the
about the
exception.
personality.
So let me say this, and she's gonna like this. So how we put it like this. You ever heard niggas say Chris Brown sound the same on every song?
I think I've heard that.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But that's just his cadence. That's how he sounds. That's naturally who he is. I don't think Chris Brown sounds the same. I don't think he necessarily is the same thing on every song. But I think that his shit is just so distinct that when he does it, you're like, oh, that's Chris Brown. The
Yeah.
same way when Denzel does his role, only Denzel can do it that way. So you look at it like, oh, that's Denzel. His style is so distinct. I don't necessarily think that means he's the same, because when I'm looking at Denzel, like I said,
all those fit into the same.
I
I mean,
agree.
now you're not letting me finish. First of all, you gotta let me finish. So when I look at Denzel and Training Day, and I look at Denzel and Remember the Titans, do I think them niggas is the same?
No.
Fuck no.
No.
But I think that maybe like his cadence or how he may talk certain times in the movie, he has signature moments in movies where you be like, damn nigga, that's Denzel.
So
Can't nobody did that shit but Denzel. Nobody could have did that shit like that but Denzel. Because he has signature moments in movies.
So are those singers, like, for example, we brought the Will Smith shit. Will Smith may have signature moments.
I feel like he has signature moments. Woo!
Are those signature moments different?
Yes, it's Will Smith.
And
Yeah, because
Denzel's
they're two
signature
different
moments
people.
the same.
No. Okay.
That's the question.
Okay, so
So that's different than saying you're playing diverse
so
roles.
maybe that is the case. I don't know, but I don't think that still proves one wrong and one
I feel
right.
I feel like Will Smith is more diverse. Like Will Smith, he was Aladdin. You know what I'm saying? He's Pursuit of Happiness. He's what other movie? 7 Pounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Will Smith is more diverse in my opinion, but Denzel is also diverse to where it's just like he's gonna stick to his Denzelisms, but Will Smith is more diverse.
But that's not the same thing as playing a different, if he plays the same
Yeah, I
roles.
wouldn't
That's
say
not
he
the
says
same
he
thing.
plays
I
the
don't think
same
either of them
role.
do.
Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
that's
the
not
question is messed up in the sense. people
Maybe
say
Will Smith is
because
more diverse.
Will
That's
Smith
what
is
the question
obviously
should ask.
in the last 20 years, 25 years more diverse. Denzel's been out a long time. You know, I my first movie I remember Denzel was The Preacher's Wife. That was the first movie I seen him in, but he had movies before that. You
You want
know,
to watch that shit?
Whose body of work is longer, Denzel?
Denzel.
Denzel's
Wait,
facts.
way longer. But I do feel like Denzel isms, like you
Yeah.
said it stands out more. His mannerisms, the way he somebody's catchphrases. Training Day is an example. It might be the exception to the rule, but a lot of his characters.
I feel like Training Day is the most Denzel role
He's
you'll ever
usually
see.
that cop, guardian, father figure. He's never nothing else. No superhero. No.
So you agree? He kind of plays
Yeah.
mostly the same
He
role.
plays the same cop, guardian, father figure movies.
Okay.
That's his movies.
That's his movie.
Where
So he's
Will
typecast.
Smith plays Men in Black. Then he can switch to Bad Boys. Then the motherfucker go be Aladdin.
Right.
Then he's an I Am
I
Legend.
feel like wait. Let me say something. I do feel that that too is because of his age.
That's even for his age.
Are they not close in age?
No.
Denzel been doing this.
He's been doing that same cop role
What I'm
since.
saying is, because I'm sure if we go
Two
through his,
Guns.
if we go through
Equalizer. What's the difference?
so I can't. I could be just speaking incorrectly. I'm not saying that I'm not wrong. I just feel like if we go through Denzel's discography, we can find some shit where we be like, he's not been that.
That's
Right.
right. But I think most people our age group is speaking.
But I'm saying our age group,
95
our
and
age group looks at Denzel as that. So that's what
2000 up and
that's
up.
what we.
Denzel had movies.
Denzel was old. Denzel. So he said the
Denzel
70s. So
was
by the
Nobody's
time
talking
we started watching Denzel, he was older.
'Cause
So
like
of course
Denzel
he's
had
being
like
tight, like you
Malcolm
said.
X
So like you said, he's gonna be typecasted
He's typecast.
as that.
as that same nigga. So it's not.
Will.
fair.
That's why I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say.
So
Now I'm not saying one's wrong and one's not, but we'll just have to really go down and do that diligence looking.
In my opinion,
That might be a versus, y'all.
I understand. Like
That
Denzel
would be a
to me
good
is
version.
an incredible actor.
So
Alright.
who's the better actor? I want to know.
Who's a
I'm
better
Y'all's
actor?
opinion. Yeah.
I'm
gonna
more
gotta
of a fan
pick
of
one.
Denzel.
You gotta
I'm gonna
pick
pick
one.
Denzel.
I'm a fan of both.
Typecast
I would
and all,
have to
excuse
go
me.
with Will.
Yeah.
I feel like Will has more flops than Denzel.
I'm gonna go with.
While Will is more diverse, I feel like Will has more flops.
I think
Chris-
Will has.
Like Wild Wild West was trash.
It was.
Men in Black, one of those was trash. Like I feel like
What was that?
Yeah,
one
so I'm
movie
saying,
he
like-
did, what was that one movie he switched? Was it Twitch or something?
No, Switch Hitch was fire.
Hitch, something.
his
That
was
was
cool. His was
fire.
cool. His was alright. His was alright. Stop
Hitch
it.
was fire. Stop it.
Will is also
What is
more.
fire, bro?
Will
Anything
was
must be
also more in the
fire.
public eye.
No,
He was also more like
Wild Wild West was not fire.
So
Hitch was
okay,
fire.
whatever. Cool. That might be
After
cool.
Earth was not
All
fire.
I'm saying is
Hancock was not
I
fire.
like my Wild West.
Haircut was alright. Haircut was alright.
Hitch was fire.
So we can agree that Will Smith took probably more risk, and that
No,
he flopped more.
I think Will Smith is more diverse lately in his career. Denzel, he got movies in the 70s.
So no. What I'm
He got
asking
movies in
you.
the 80s we need to bring up.
So no. What I'm saying, like, do you
But
think?
Training
Do you
Day-
think Will Smith has flopped more?
Yeah.
Is that
Denzel's
agreeable?
particular.
Or do
Denzel
you
knows
not
what
agree with that?
Denzel is going to do. Denzel will understand.
Even that
he's not
question
gonna go
is
into a movie and be like,
different
oh,
I mean, you
this
can
is
say
gonna flop.
Denzel
Will
flop
Smith was
because
the blockbuster.
you can't name fucking
That's
seven
it.
Denzel.
Well,
man.
Denzel's not gonna flop. He's not gonna flop.
It did
He's not gonna
well.
flop now.
Well, it just didn't
Will
get
was-
But
credit.
he also said
But
that
when he
that's his
came
biggest
up, he
regret
flopped.
of a movie that he's ever did.
That's the Matrix. No, maybe I'm tripping.
No. Not my
Oh.
biggest regret not doing. He said that's the biggest regret that he's done.
Will Smith at one time for
So I
like
shouldn't
an
say it's
8-year
flop.
period was the highest paid actor in Hollywood. So it's like he had a blockbuster.
But
Blockbuster. That's different.
He
than
hasn't
saying
had the most respectable
you,
movies.
you
though.
do Aviator. You do this. Like Denzel has a lot of movies. That's not like #1 in the box office in the weekend. He has a movie with Salma Hayek that people don't probably ever watched before. He has Bone Collector. That's maybe a cult classic, but that's not a blockbuster. He has a lot of movies. He has way more movies than
I
Will
said
Smith.
Denzel flop coming up too.
So
he
it's
just
not
wasn't
fair to
around
say
at that
flop.
time.
When you're the highest blockbuster at one point, you're the most paid celebrity. Yeah, every movie supposed to be the #1. Hancock didn't do it. So I don't like that question. Kind of weird with me.
Hancock came out more.
And you gotta
Well, who's
realize
the better actor?
when we were younger, y'all niggas
Yeah,
thought
we
Wild
were
Wild West
niggas
was
Who's
good.
the better actor?
I prefer.
Who
Will
touches your
Smith is
soul?
more
Who touches your
Denzel.
I'm gonna say
Denzel.
bro.
Okay.
Denzel. To me, Will Smith is more diverse, but just because you're diverse doesn't make you better.
Right. That's. Yeah.
Will
I would
Smith
have
is
to
a
say
better-
touch my soul more Denzel because he does put his all into
Every
his
single
roles.
time I've seen Denzel, I'm just captivated
Yeah.
to a point where it's like you're the best.
Yeah, it's like no
Outside
distractions.
of
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio. One more.
One more.
Yeah, white boy got it.
It's fine.
Now if you shave his beard. Charles Kelce.
And he eat ass, bro.
Facts of cat. Should you, in a bigger sense, America care about what's going on in Afghanistan? Facts of cat.
Oh, I care.
From a political standpoint or from a
Both.
civilian standpoint?
From a civilian standpoint, should you care what's going on in Afghanistan? And
Facts.
from a political standpoint, should you care?
Facts.
I agree
Facts both.
that facts. Yes, we should care because it's just like
Why?
it's just human nature to care.
No, that's
It's human nature to care, but
So,
it's just like
can
you
we speak
can.
on that?
Okay.
There's a lot of injustices going on across this globe. You
Right.
care about all of them? Or
I'm
just
not
the
gonna
one
say
that's
I don't
headline?
care, but it's just like.
And when I say
there's no way-
care,
there's no way to 110% keep everything that's going on.
I guess when I say
everywhere.
care, I want like what should you do something about it? And that goes more to political. Should America do something about it? As in military, as in relief, as in, or mind their fucking business.
I mean, that's a difficult question,
Of course
but
it is.
but it's just like I feel like if you care about a cause or just about whatever's going on in the world that you hear about, if you have the means to step up and say something or repost something or comment something, you should do that.
Okay.
Especially if you care about the cause, especially if it hits home. Because I don't want to just, okay, well, stuff's going on in Nigeria. I'm only going to support stuff that's going on in Nigeria because I'm Nigerian.
Mhm.
I care about everything that's going on in
Because there's
Afghanistan.
Nigerian,
And yeah, there's in Haiti, there's stuff
there's
going on
Haiti,
everywhere.
there's
You know what I'm saying?
Congolese,
Right.
there's the China,
But
there's
it's just like
every country got
we
Hey,
can only do
folks
so
gotta
much.
realize-
a lot of third world countries got genocide going on.
Right.
America can't help everybody, bro.
Right. You
So
can't.
that's the
everybody-
civilian aspect. Maybe bring awareness. Maybe
Right.
bring donations if there's a donation. Politically,
I think it's
interfere?
I think it's facts
Keep your
that you
friends
should care,
close
that you should,
and keep
if
your
you have a
enemies
platform,
closer.
you should repost or you should try to donate to whatever you care about. But it's just like there's only so much that we have means and access to. Like we're not Joe Biden. We can't be like, all right, send military over.
Okay.
We can't just do that.
But
We
you
can't
can
send guns
you can
over.
agree or disagree with it though.
Agree, yeah.
And then
absolutely.
and I'm not gonna pretend to be the biggest motherfucking
Political, yeah.
political nigga. I'm not. But what I will say is that in history, I've known a lot of people be like, why did America interject
Interfere,
themselves
yeah.
in a certain situation we had no business in? Ulterior motives.
Because it's just like when it comes our time to need help, we expect other countries to back us or choose a side, right? Okay, so just like other countries, they expect us to back them or choose a side, or if we just stand back and do nothing, it's just like, okay, they're standing back and doing nothing. We gonna remember that shit. And I don't even like politics, mind y'all. So
I'm not into politics. I don't like politics because I think all politicians are liars. First of all, my answer is going to come more from a religious standpoint.
Mhm.
I'm going to say we should care. I'm going to say we should care. We should love. We love.
Love your neighbor.
We love because Jesus loved first. So, but that's just my opinion.
What if somebody? I don't want to get too religious. What if
Okay.
somebody said Jesus wasn't all about love?
Right.
What
So
said Jesus was about reform, and Jesus was going into to foreign territory saying y'all niggas is not doing what y'all
he
supposed to do.
absolutely was.
Flipping tables
He
and shit.
absolutely.
He wasn't this
he
hippie
absolutely
smoking
was.
weed, turning water to wine. He was like, y'all niggas is fucking up my daddy house.
Yeah, he
I ain't with this
he
shit.
absolutely. I don't
Real
think he
Jesus.
said all that, but he absolutely did.
Hey, there's some
He
gangster
absolutely-
religious
What's the
niggas.
question again?
I don't know.
should we care?
Should you care?
Should we
about-
care?
It's a two-part question. It's a two-part question.
I say we
Should you care, and should you support interference?
Listen, man.
The government got more money
Let
than we
me
do.
just say this. Let me say this for the people that's for like the community,
How
like
you got your Barry Off-White voice on?
for the people that's supposed to care, they should care.
Can I ask you a question? What
Me
does that
caring,
mean?
me caring. I'm going into it. Me caring don't do no harm.
It don't know good.
It don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't care, it don't matter. And that's how I look at it.
A nigga like me,
Yeah, I'm just saying. I
when I
don't.
hear that shit, so what's the point of caring if it is
I
minuscule?
mean, there's people out here that's what they care about.
Reason I care is 'cause I
Actually-
want the same motherfuckers in Afghanistan to care about Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
I was just-
that's my point.
I was just
Like,
about to say we can't even in America. We can't even. America doesn't even care what's going on locally.
Yeah, that's
when it
my
comes
point.
to racism and Black
Can I-
Lives Matter, we can't put our trust in America to care about other countries.
Can I say
Honestly,
something real quick?
Blacks
So, like,
can't put their trust in
Listen,
you
while
can't.
I don't have no problem with other communities and shit, like as far like do what y'all do, right? But like I was kind of looking at it the other day, so like I forgot who said it, but they were saying like when the whole like Asian hate shit was going on, right? They was like, man, these motherfuckers, they are like, why should we take care? We be so gun ho to protect them when they come to our communities. They don't hire us. These motherfuckers sell stale ass candy to the kids.
Follow us around in stores.
So look, the other day I walked up in, so my cousin, he needed some clippers, right? He was like, man, I know you know how to cut hair. Can you take me to go to some clippers? Because, you know, I'll be all around the world and I need to learn how to cut my own hair. I said, all right, I'll take you to the beauty supply store. We walk up in the beauty supply store. They argued with this black lady because the lady took the wig off the mannequin and was filling on the hair. They literally was
The
like,
customer.
yes. They're talking about, oh, we're calling the police on you. They was arguing or some shit. Like, we're calling the police on you. We've been here 21 years. Blah, blah, blah. We're calling the police on you. She's like, on me? And they're like, yeah, we calling the police on you. Blah, blah, blah. And I just looked at it like, see, this is the shit that they be talking about. Like, I ain't saying every beauty supply store like that or whatever, but I'm like, this is what feeds to that narrative. Like, so for me, I don't be feeling sorry for nobody but us. Like, that's just me. Like, I feel sorry for my community, my black people. Like, that's just how I be feeling. Just,
There's enough people worrying.
that's what I'm
There's
concerned
enough
about.
people worrying about other calls. I'm more about.
Yeah, like, I'm more concerned about what the fuck we got going on, because we can't even walk to the beauty supply store and touch some fucking weave, knowing that we are your target audience. You know what I'm saying?
I
About
got
this
no
fucking
problem.
wig.
You worry about your household first.
Yeah, I'm worried about my shit. I'm worried about what we got going on. Like, as far as that,
Respectful.
it is what it is. I ain't saying you right or you wrong, but this is what I'm worried about.
No, I feel you.
You know?
My thing is, you ever seen that Jamie Foxx movie called The Kingdom? It has what's her name? Alias Jennifer Gardner was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, it was just about there was some terrorist attacks in like Afghanistan against U.S. people was there, right? They blew up, and America came in and did a drone strike, and they killed a big Afghanistan person. Might not be in Afghanistan. Don't quote me. My only point in saying that in the movie was, in the beginning of the movie, it was America watching terrorist attack going on in that foreign country, and with American people getting killed. And Jamie Foxx walked up to the white girl and said, "We're gonna kill them all." At the end of the movie, the American goes and invades that country and kills an old man who ended up being like the leader of that thing, and he died in his grandson's arms. And the last words he said to his grandson was, "Kill them all." So my only point is that, and being like, you know, I'm kind of at least American. I got foreign cousins, you know, first generation American. Foreign countries don't look at America, all of them, as like the savior.
Yeah.
They look at them like the biggest dictator in the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like every time they go try to help, because Joe Biden put up a statement saying like, "Oh, we was in Afghanistan. We had to deal with the what was it, the Taliban and the one before that, and because who's doing it now? Sorry, the Q. Either way, wherever like the shirt, wherever government takeover was happening, America was there 20 years ago, and it was like y'all didn't have no infrastructure. Now, as soon as they take the Taliban take over, y'all dip. So it's kind of just like they might look at it like y'all niggas is terrorists.
When you say care, that don't mean you gotta go fight every battle.
Right.
So
Well, it was a two-part
when,
question.
I
when
think
you
American
ask me
people-
about caring, genuinely, I think we should have compassion for.
But it's like,
other
yeah, I can't
people.
donate to every
But-
cause. I can't, you know.
Well, you don't
repost
have to go
everything,
send
you know what I'm saying?
troops in every country.
Right.
I don't mean that. You can find other ways to help.
Like what?
Shit. I ain't no
We ain't in
politician,
politics. We ain't in
Exactly.
politics.
but.
I don't know. It's a complicated question.
It's a
man.
complicated
I just-
question.
It's not no easy answer.
Yeah.
I
Not
think
supposed to be.
about. I always think
Supposed to,
about
yeah.
us, like in America. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
realize
can't-
every
I would
country
say
look out for themselves, man.
Yeah.
But they can't keep looking at America for help. And America can't keep looking at other countries like.
Oh,
They don't even like
Was
us.
that Al Qaeda?
Don't
To
have-
begin with, they don't even like
Al
us.
Qaeda, yeah, that's what I was thinking of, by the way. Al Qaeda, it was fighting Al
And,
Qaeda.
and another thing is, behind all the scenes, America be funding some of these countries.
Some shit.
A
We
lot
don't
of
get into
them.
that conspiracy.
They be
Listen,
funding a
don't
lot
get
of
that.
stuff.
Hey, listen,
And
y'all
they
don't
trying
get
to make
us.
them
Wait a
stuff
minute.
look good.
Saddam Hussein and George
Y'all don't get us
Bush.
flagged on YouTube because YouTube is real sensitive about these
Hey, we don't got
conversations.
episode flag before.
We gonna end it?
Yes, we got
Yeah.
mad copyright shit.
We out,
Episode
bro.
58, we out, baby. Blah.
So you ain't getting your ass ate.
Yes.
Facts and cap, facts and cap, facts and cap, facts and cap.
Stay clean as a whistle, you think you official, we know that you not. Hop on the mic and discuss every issue, might take a few shots. Kick back and relax, don't overreact, it's only your thoughts. Tell me is it facts or maybe it's cat, we never gon' stop. Facts and cat.